Hello, this is Rick Marr, the Resourceful Human, and today we're going to be talking about how businesses are struggling to keep employees on the work floor or coming into work every day, and how to juggle that, and really how that affects business, and really some of the things that are on our horizon that might exacerbate that problem. So I thank you for being here today. On this channel, we talk about all things entrepreneurial, from things like how we started running our national human resources business, as well as things we've learned while running that business, such as, sales automation and marketing and operational things, bookkeeping, etc. So we share what we've learned with our community. So I thank you for being here. And for those who are returning to our community, I appreciate you being here. Please hit the like and thumbs up button down below. And for those of you that are new, I would encourage you, please hit the subscribe button. And more importantly, hit the little alarm bell if you like what you hear, because it'll alert you each time we produce new content. So let's jump right into it. So what do I see today here that's going on? This is on CNN, and it says Ford CEO talks about up to 20% of factory workers are out on some days, right? And the struggle that Ford is having for these businesses is they don't know who's going to be missing every day, right? They don't know who's, showing up, who's not showing up. And in this article, really what they're talking about is that it's starting to affect how they operate. They're bringing in part-time workers to fill in. Obviously, they're not as trained, they're not as fast. And, when a fifth of the workforce is absent on any given day for multiple reasons, how does the business thrive, survive, plan? Now, bring that down to a small business, right? So if 20% of your workforce, so if you have 10 employees, every single day, 2 people don't show up, how does your business run? How do you thrive? How do you plan for it? How do you survive? Now, in this article, without getting too much into it, part of what they're attributing to this loss of, workforce every day is that the requirement of masks, right? Not arguing the merits of it either way, but just saying that's what they're attributing this to, right? So I started to think about that. So as we, as small business owners, get back into, after Labor Day, are we going back to the office? Are we not going back to the office? How are we going to deal with potentially, if we use these numbers that Ford has, 20% of our workforce will be missing each day, right? So that's one part of it. Then I did a little more research, and there's another article today also, this on Fox Business, and it says Ford delays the return to the offices, right? So on one hand, they're lamenting in this article that mask mandates may be attributing to absenteeism, and this is more on the production floor, whereas this is more talking about the office staff. But in this instance, now they're talking about they are delaying their return to work till at least January of 2022. So that's going on. So are these things that they're planning for, and understanding that they may have to do those things for their business and the safety of their workers, which is important, but how is it affecting their business? So if they're having 20% absenteeism on their production floor, then their offices that are remaining closed until January 2022, how is that affecting everything? But more importantly, think of your own business. What would you do if 20% of your workforce called in sick every day or is absent every day for a various reason? How would you deal with it, right, as a small business owner? 2, are you planning on going back to the office in September, or are you planning on delaying it? And also, how will that affect your business, right? So I think these are great questions to ponder. I think, again, big businesses are showing small businesses the way. They're telling us what the game plan is. And I think a lot of that stuff will trickle down. So we have a lot to deal with as business owners. We wake up every single day wondering what is going to be the next anvil that falls on my head sometimes, right? And it could be absenteeism. It could be, how do I get back to the office? But I think if we look at what's going on in the world, we can start to predict and plan for our business exactly how to handle those things that are on the horizon potentially. So again, I thank you for listening. Thank you for being here and staying till the very end. If you like what you hear, please hit that like, hit subscribe, and hit that alarm button. It really helps us with the algorithms in YouTube and spread the word. Really appreciate it. Stay human and stay resourceful.